nowadays, more and more students are traveling all over the world as a backpacker. So today, I'm going to introduce you what is backpacking. And backpacking, there are two kinds of backpacking. One is urban backpacking, and the other one is wilderness backpacking. But today, we're going to focus on urban backpacking, since most of us are going to the major cities of other countries. Okay, and what is backpacker? Backpacker means they only have low budget, so they call budget traveler, and most of them are students who is spending an extended period of time overseas. That maybe in your summer or winter vacation you go overseas and then you travel by yourself. You have a big backpack, which is called large rucksacks, and this is the rucksacks. And most of the backpackers, they are independent, and they live in maybe cheap hostels and youth hostels and cheap hotel. So that's called grassroots style of travel. And urban backpacking is a form of travel focusing on flexibility and low cost. So usually sleeping in hostels and other budget accommodations. So I'm gonna introduce you later. And the destinations, because for backpackers there's no border for them. They travel anywhere they want. So traveling all parts of the world, and there are some major countries that is the backpackers' favorite. It's Australia, New Zealand, and Europe, and more is South America, India, and Thailand. And the new hotspots is Eastern Europe and China. Eastern Europe, including like Lithuania, Ukraine, and Bulgaria. And China is a new market. But for backpackers, China is it's not that easy to travel by themselves, because the culture, the language, because not every Chinese man can speak English. So, however, a new independent travel network is called Dragon Bus China. It's a website. You can Google it, you can find it. It's constructed by Western people, and there are many informations like hotel information and transportation information, so you can Google it and you can find it. And that is the logo of this company. It's called Dragon Bus China.
And excuse me, I don't quite understand, why do you say that traveling to China, language might be a hindrance? I thought that we can come.
Oh, I mean, because I'm not for Taiwanese people. I think most of the Westerns.
Oh, okay.
Or most of the
so
Westerns.
the target audience is not just the students in the classroom.
Or because it's more popular in Western world than backpacking. In like Asia is growing up, but the most backpackers, I think, is from like Europe and Western world.
Okay.
So yeah. But of course, for us, traveling to Eastern Europe or New Zealand or South America is much harder. Just the same as, yeah. Okay, get around means transportation. Because we only have low budget, we don't have much money, so we have to use public transportations. And backpacking works best in areas where public transportations is readily available, and you can go anywhere by rail, by boat, bus, or backpacker tours. In some countries, there are some agencies that provide backpacker tours. You just give them some money, and they'll have a backpacker tour consisted of many backpackers, and you can meet many friends. Maybe you can make other friends in there by this program. And if you travel to a place or a country which many people have private automobiles like cars and scooters, then maybe hitchhiking is a way to get around. Hitchhiking means you stop a car freely and then you ask them to drive you around to wherever you want to go. But it's more dangerous. Yeah. So hitchhiking is like this. And since we know that hitchhiking has much more risk than getting a public transportation, so I'm gonna advise you some risk that you might want to know before you go hitchhiking. If you go hitchhiking, note the vehicle registration and its model and color, because if you have something happen, you might want to know what kind of car you were in. And if you remember the model or color before you get into the car, if you have cell phone, text a message or call your friends that I'm going to go hitchhiking, and the car's number or color or what type of car. And then choose a car with a single occupant or a couple. You don't want to sit in a car with like 4 or 3 people. And because if you go in that kind of car, it's crowded and it's hard to get out. And if something bad happens, you never know what happened. So choose a car with less people. And sit in the front passenger seat if you can, because there are many cars have it's called child locks. That means that they cannot be opened from the inside. And most of the child locks are at the rear of the seats. So if you sit in the front of the seat, they can't lock you from the inside. So you can get out easily.